Hi, I'm Amy Rogers. I currently work full-time and study part-time, so a time management plan was essential in preparing a property valuation report with a university deadline. I know in the real world you would not be able to set aside 2 weeks to conduct such a valuation, but I allowed for 2 weeks. I will walk you through how I managed it, when I had to adapt my approach, and what I would do differently next time. In week 1, I focused on preparation and research. In the first couple of days, I identified the subject property and gathered initial details such as location, size, and use. In days 3 and 4, I refreshed my knowledge of valuation methodologies, initially considering the replacement cost approach, since my property was a specialised crane maintenance company. I spent some time gathering detailed floor plans with the owners and researching costing methods using Rollisons and other guides. After deeper research, I found sufficient comparable sales evidence. This allowed me to change direction and select the income capitalisation and direct comparison approaches, which is recommended for determining the market value by API and IVSC. By the end of week 1, I had the subject property confirmed, valuation methods decided, and comparable data collected. In week 2, I focused on writing and refining the report. I began drafting it using the provided template, laying out the property description, methodology, and assumptions, and removing any sections I deemed unnecessary. By day 10, I was analysing the state of the industrial market, comparable sales, and applying both the direct comparison and income capitalisation methods to ensure the calculations were accurate and consistent. A lot of my time was spent around justifying the capitalisation rate and doing calculations due to its sensitivity to the value outcome. I also wanted to benchmark with local, state and national per metre squared rent and pricing averages to ensure my report was the closest to an accurate market value. I then began reviewing the full draft, weighting the market value towards capitalisation. By day 13, I worked on referencing, ensuring all sources were cited in Harvard style, and on the final day, I proofread, checked formatting, and submitted the report. I did struggle to keep the word count down. The template itself was over 3,000 words, so I found it difficult to balance presenting a professional report with disclaimers and including necessary information and justifications. A key turning point was realising the replacement cost approach was not required. Although I lost some time preparing floor plans and costing exercises, making this adjustment early on meant I could focus on the 2 most recommended and defensible methods for market valuation. This allowed me more time to work on the comparable evidence and my calculations.